Well, well, well. The one thing I continue to tell people is that coaching matters. If you look back at the 90s with Jimmy Johnson, it wasn't just Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson had incredible coaches on his staff. It's not just X's and O's. It's the Larrys and the Joes too. You need coaches to get the best out of players, because sometimes players have a lot of raw talent, but you need to make them into technicians so that they know how to use that raw talent to the best of their ability and also to help your team win. Well, the Cowboys have already got some great coaches, but the Cowboys have tapped Duke ManyWeather, the premier offensive line coach in the country. And he's right here in Dallas. The Cowboys have tapped on him to get the Dallas Cowboy offensive line ready for training camp. Yeah, we're about to talk about Duke ManyWeather. Every Dallas Cowboy fan and even everybody in the NFL needs to know who is Duke ManyWeather. Let's talk Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we post another video or go live. And if you haven't become a channel member or subscriber yet, please do. We have a lot of great things coming in the future. Now let's talk facts. Duke ManyWeather. Every Dallas Cowboy fan needs to know who Duke ManyWeather is. He's only the premier offensive line guru in the NFL and in the country. He is starting to work with all the way from high school to college. If you want to be a great offensive lineman, you go to Duke ManyWeather and his academy they have every year now called the Big Boys Club O-Line Draft Academy. I'm going to read some things about Duke ManyWeather, and then I'm going to let you hear somebody talk about how great this guy is. And then we may listen to a little bit of 105.3 The Fan. He was on there yesterday, and it absolutely blew my mind listening to him talk. This guy, very, very humble. That's how you know he's incredible. Check this out. It says over here on Fox Sports, Big Boys Club meet Duke ManyWeather, offensive line guru. A lot of people don't know who this guy is, but I'm telling you, he's incredible. It says they call him a guru, a master, an expert. It says, but Duke ManyWeather doesn't identify with any of those characterizations. He prefers a different description when it comes to his work as the premier offensive line coach in the country. He says, I am forever a student of the game who hasn't stopped learning. ManyWeather said, my mom was an educator. My dad was an undertaker. That message to me is as soon as you stop learning, you die. My parents' professions are so symbolic and a microcosm of my life. Now, ManyWeather, you may wonder, like, okay, if he's so good, why is he not in the NFL? Well, everybody isn't born a genetic freak. And those who can't, they coach. And he has become an incredible coach. It says here, ManyWeather, who grew up in South Central Los Angeles and played Division II football at Humboldt State. Most people don't even know. I didn't even know that was a school. Works with both NFL veterans and prospective draftees. He hosts a convention in the summer called OL, Offensive Line Masterminds, for players and coaches of all ages, ranging from high school to pro. Football has been ManyWeather's passion since his Pop Warner days. He played offensive line for his high school and was a captain at Humboldt State from 2004 to 2006. He had a brief stint in the Arena Football League when it was popular. The rub was that, listed at 6 feet and 295 pounds on his collegiate roster, ManyWeather didn't have the ideal prototype to play at the next level. He wasn't big enough or athletic enough. but he was incredibly strong and powerful. He loved the weight room and dabbled in competitive powerlifting. He studied the offensive line, obsessed over the film, and had great technique. I always found my way onto the field one way or another, ManyWeather said. When I look back, I wanted more out of my college career, but I fought and clawed for every single rep and every game I started. That was an integral part of what I'm doing now. If I didn't do that, I don't think I could have become the coach and developer and educator that I am today, because my message would be different. It says when ManyWeather was cut from the, I think that is Affleck's Arkansas Twisters AFL Arkansas Twisters. I'm sorry, there's some kind of glitch with the text. It says his coach drove him to the airport and told him that while he was fighting genetics on the field, he had a natural gift to coach. It was good timing too. ManyWeather, then in his early 20s, had been offered a couple of coaching jobs. During the day, he was the strength coach at Humboldt State, and then drive 20 minutes down to 101 to be the offensive line and run game coordinator at College of the Redwoods in the evening. In 2020, his alma mater hired him to be the defensive line coach, which he viewed as an opportunity to see the game through a different lens, given that he had always played and coached O-line. And so, again, this guy, I'm telling us, his story is incredible. I'm going to put the link to this down in the description. His story is incredible. I'm telling y'all, this guy is incredible, and Dallas Cowboys fans need to know who he is, because when you see how improved the Dallas Cowboys offensive line is this year, I want you to remember Duke ManyWeather. I want you to listen to what Jeff Schwartz says about one Duke ManyWeather.
Up here, though, I want to get into you. And more importantly, for the sake of this discussion, Duke ManyWeather. Who is this person to you, and why is he the guy that so many offensive linemen want to be coached by?
So Duke and I played high school football together at Pacific Palisades it was 1 year next to each other. I got moved up in the middle of my sophomore year. He was 1 year ahead of me. We played really his senior year, my junior year. And we just kind of stayed in contact. And then we became really good friends. He went to Humboldt State. I was at Oregon. We communicated, we traveled and saw each other a bunch, and we become obviously very good friends since then. And, whatever your passion is out there listening, that's what Duke has for offensive line, like tenfold, man. Like his life is offensive line. He's always been this way, and he studies the position, he studies the technique, and more importantly, I think he studies the body really well. Right? He knows what an offensive lineman's body needs to be special. He can watch film and see, okay, a guy's knee is flaring out here, his glute's not activated here, his feet aren't working in the right place, his posture and whatnot, and then he can bring you into Dallas or wherever he's going to train guys and get you right. He tailors the program to you. I think that's very important when you see these kind of training complexes. It might not be as specific to that. So it's all offensive line. It's all he does, man. He'll come visit me. And I remember last time he came here, it was 10 a.m., RJ. He was at my island watching like some D3 film, drinking a beer. Like he is, I texted him today. I said, who's the Quinn Miners of this draft, right? We saw Quinn last year in Big Boys Club with the 3rd round draft pick from D3 Wisconsin Whitewater. And he said he was watching a player from Mercer, who reminds him of Quinn Miners. So like, this is all he does, and he's just really good at it. And I think, again, it's very important that he knows how the body works. And when you talk to him about certain guys' flaws, he might not just say like, oh, his hands are bad. He's like, well, his shoulder and his lats aren't engaged. Like there's things he can help you with and help players with that are very important. And not only does he do a bunch of the combine guys, he's going to have 3 guys in the first round. He had 7 picks last year in the top 70. The pro guys come see him too. All pros come to Dallas and train with him all offseason. So he's just a very special guy when it comes to the offensive line community.
Hey, I'm telling us, Cowboy fans ought to be excited. Cowboy fans ought to be excited. Let me show you something else before we get out of here. This is over here on CBSSports.com. Check this out. It says, this was written June 30th, 2025. It says, how Cowboys offensive linemen are maximizing their potential with NFL's top offensive line guru in their own backyard. Yeah, he's right here in Dallas. Check this out. This is what I want to show you. It says, here is a look at what each of the Cowboys' 5 projected starters are being asked to work on with ManyWeather in their 2-hour sessions Monday through Friday ahead of reporting to training camp in Oxnard, California on July 21st. Cowboy fans, We need to be excited. Tyler Guyton, area of focus, posture, strength, balance in his stance. I agree. Tyler Smith, area of focus, getting off the ball quickly and establishing his first 3 steps to maximize leverage and power. Look at this. Cooper Beebe, more reps and better utilization of his offhand, the one that's not snapping the ball. Tyler Booker, cross-training to prepare from his switch from left guard to right guard. Terrence Steele, a more detailed approach to his handwork, as well as increased mobility. I'm telling us. Man, I'm telling you, the more stuff I see like this, man, the more I continue to just believe in this team. This is a championship move. This is a championship move. This guy, he's already talked about it on 105.3 The Fan. He's already talked with the Cowboys coaches so they can be on the same page, so that they're working together, rather than working, as where it's not a jealousy thing, but they respect what he is. They respect what he does because they're going to be able to learn from him too, and they'll be able to apply some of the same things that he's going to implement with these Cowboy players individually. They will be able to carry on whatever it is that he enhances them with. So, man, I'm just going to put the 105.3 The Fan thing in the link. You can go watch that at your leisure, or you can catch me live at some point today, maybe around 11 o'clock. It's kind of dreary over here in Dallas, so it's a good day for a live, so we'll probably go live. But I am telling you, Dallas Cowboy fans, you need to know who Duke ManyWeather is, so that, again, when you see how improved these Cowboys offensive linemen are, it will not just be Clayton Adams. It is also going to be Duke ManyWeather, who has helped the Dallas Cowboys. And I love it. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments about this thing with Duke ManyWeather. I'm telling you, it's a championship move. Y'all tell me in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Until the next time, God bless DC4L. Let's talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Peace.